एकदन्तं महाकायम् लम्बोदरं गजाननम्.
There are two things in life. Either we should have the subtle intellect, very big intellect, to discover how the whole world is controlled by Lord. He is the protector of all the laws, as you know. I have mentioned it few times. He is the maker, sustainer, destroyer of the world. Find it out by logic as per the scriptures. Few times I said that if there is a law is upon something, and that thing on which the law is there, that thing is not the maintainer of law. There is another maintainer other than that thing. The world has infinite, intelligent, powerful, irrefutable laws. Law of gravitation nobody can change. From sugar cane you can't bring out bitter chilies. Law is there. Man cannot give birth to a baby. Law is there. Okay. Unless God wants, then it can happen. He can break his own laws. So if there is an object, there is the law on the object. And that law is not made by the object and maintained by the object. Law is made and maintained by somebody else than the object. Because we see the thing, even if you try, you cannot do it against certain thing. Eyes cannot eat. You can't have soup drop in your eyes. You have to rush to the hospital if that. And tongue cannot see. Law is there. There is a law of earth, law of moon, law of everywhere there is a law. There is a law of karma also. This action will likely to produce good fruit, bad fruit. This intention will likely to produce good fruit. In this birth only you will see it. The realization of law of karma you can see in this birth only. Some of you will see start coming in this birth only. By logic you can see certain. So there is some Ishwar who is a holder, coordinator. And how do you know he is strong? Because his laws you cannot break. Any attempt to break his laws is called sorrows. If you are sad, you have tried to break some law and that law did not break. You broke. Very strong laws are there. So this is called Prabhava of Ganapati or Prabhava of that Ishwar is there. We have thought about that. That law, thing has not, it is not the property of an object. Any action is not the property of an object. Stomach's property is not, it is not the essential nature of the stomach to digest the food. Why, Arey? Again you said something. Because the power of digestion goes away. And therefore that power of digestion in the stomach is not of the stomach. It was of somebody else who had given for certain time. Stomach would be there, power won't be there. Eyes, the power of seeing in the eyes is not of the eyes. Therefore, he can take that power away. This is a law. And if something has been taken away, that means there should be somebody who gave also, who took it away also. He can take away law of gravity if he wants. He can take away the sunlight if he wants. He can take away any power, he can give any power. If it was your power of walking, you could have walked forever. But you can't walk forever. You know your power goes away. And comes also. So all these powers which are there doesn't belong to object or doesn't belong to the world. There is one upholder of power, therefore he is called in Sarva Shakti. Sarva Shakti. Hindi we call it Sarva Shakti Man, but Sanskrit Sarva Shakti is enough. Bhashakar uses the Sarva Shakti word only. Whose name is Sarva Shakti? Ishwar's name. Ishwar's name. Sarvaha Shaktaya. Yasya. So that is Sarva Shakti is there. Sahasar Shakti. Like Kavivat. All powers are his. That is the Ishwar. That is the Prabhava of the God. By your trying, it won't happen. And you will know that many powers you have lost or you will lose in time. And you may gain also some power. So what is gained and lost is not your own nature. Aheyamanupadayam. What has gained and what has been lost is not yours. What you can lose and what you can gain, that means it is not yours. And gaining and losing is not also in your hand. There is a particular way through which things come. So all the laws which are there, law of the flower, law of the fruit, law of family, law of mind. Mind also is a law. It can't be angry every time also. You are very hungry and somebody gave you nice food. You cannot be angry. You gave me food when I am angry. Hungry. You cannot be. There is a law of anger also. You cannot be angry on that person who gives you. And there is a law of desire also. Somebody gives you something, how much hungry you are. And he gives grass in front of you. I mean, as a human being, I hope so. Or he keeps a mud, like the earthworm has a mud, he takes mud. So he keeps one nice crockery, he puts mud and puts dhania on the mud. चलो भाई और क्या कर देते हैं? धनिया बहुत पसंद है, धनिया डाल लेते उसमें क्या है? You don't want mud or stone, चलो stone कर देते हैं. But animals are there who can eat that also. They are programmed to eat that. Earthworm can eat the mud. Grass and these things can be eaten by other things. Lion won't eat grass. Howsoever hungry it may be. It won't eat khichdi also, supposing. Law is there on that. And this holder of all the laws is called Prabhav of Ishwar. And this is the Ishwar which I was talking, that Lambodar in whose udar whole world is there. Tamev kevalam kartasi dhartasi hartasi. This is the one. Arjun, whose Gandhi was well known all over the world, popular. After Bhagwan Krishna left this world with his body, same Gandhi didn't act at all. He was coming back with the wives of Bhagwan Krishna. And the tribals looted the wife. Tribals. He used the same Gandhi. The very Pratyancha, when he used to do like this, tankara of that, it used to send shivers in the heart of the people. Nothing happened. Shakti nahi rehti hai aapke paas. There is somebody else whose power is there. I am proving by logic. And one more thing I'll tell, which I am repeating these things, just to come to the topic, that he can change his laws. He can change his laws. Fire can become cold, I told so many times. Man can become woman. In Bhagavad it comes. Woman can become man. Young can become old, old can become young. He can make anything very heavy, he can make anything light. He can make dullest person highly intelligent and very genius person dullard. Because he has to just put some Shakti and take some Shakti. For me it's very easy. He can create the world and destroy the world. Bhrakruti Bilas Srishte Lehoi. Not that he has to do something. Just sankal matrena. Nothing is happening on itself, by itself. Because Jad cannot act on Jad, I have told also. There is a Chetan, there is a consciousness required to control the laws, control the Shakti. Shakti does not belong to inert. Shakti belongs to Chetan Ishwar. Inert does not have a Shakti. Inert can't operate on inert. Swatmani Kriya Bhavat. You heard that. Anything cannot be this. We say this is falling like this. It is not falling by itself. Something else is making it fall. Any action can be done by somebody on somebody. That thing cannot act by itself. Where action is involved, there actor and acted, these two things have to be different. Today in Brahma Sutra also that question was there. Bheda Vyapadeshat. Well, I was not there, I was sleepy. Bheda Vyapadeshat. Actor and acted are different. Oh, I remember that. And therefore this whole world is acted upon by a very big actor is there, who is the Chetan Ishwar, whose Sarva Shakti, he can make anything, he can unmake anything. Therefore, don't get surprised by Puranic stories. All of a sudden, Ganesh will become very light. He'll become very heavy. He'll make somebody fool. Somebody will become very intelligent. You will see these leelas. For Bhagwan Ram, breaking the bow was like, lifting a cotton. Nothing happened. He just did like that and bow got automatically. The bow broke. And other kings, thousands of kings tried to move. They didn't forget about breaking. It didn't budge also. It became heavier only. Bhagwan Krishna went to, that Mathura, Kualiya Peed Hathi, he played with him like a toy. Bring the Ishwar's power in your mind off and on. This is good for reducing our hankar. Because he can take your power at any time. Risky portion is this. Taking his power, I told you, this is one of the vigna that Bhagwan does. One was his prabhava, he is all over that. He is the possessor of the whole cosmos. This is one Vinayak. Second was, he can take your power, give you power. Third was Antaryami. And fourth is Avatar. Yaad aa raha hai? Four, don't forget that. So how much power you will have, that depends on somebody else. It depends on your own fruits of action. It depends on how much you have pleased or displeased him. Kans couldn't sleep also. He lost his power. And Angad ji was such that his feet could not be budged even by all the demons of Lanka. So how much your power will be there will be decided by God. And if he is seeing that this person has done some adharma, giving bad time means he has taken away your powers. You cannot do anything after that. Good time means he has given you a lot of powers. If he sees that no, he has misused or he has hurt somebody through his powers, whatever I gave, so he will use the method of sensitivity. He will say, okay, to make you sensitive, I will give you an insensitive situation. To make you sensitive, I will not only take away your power, but I will create an insensitive situation around you so that you can know what? You are nothing. I am something. Acha. I'll tell you how you are. This is the prabhav of the Ishwar. 4 things were there, don't forget. Prabhav was there. Second was Vigna Karta or Vigna Harta, taker and giver of the power. Third was Antaryami. And fourth, who took birth yesterday, is the Swabhav of Ishwar. Prabhav, Vigna Karta, Vigna Harta. Third, Antaryami, and fourth, Swabhav. All are required for us. Okay. So when the stories are told, don't ask how it happened. Don't ask how. This world is such, anything can happen. So many things are there you don't know also. We have not even known 0.00001% of the whole world or any power existing. We don't know anything properly. One question I can ask you or you can ask me and we don't know. No, we know a lot. We don't know. Tell me how many petals are in this rose, in this flower. Well, I have to count it. Where is the particular plant? That plant from which, that the gardener will know that. You don't know, no? Gardener can know how many flowers this particular plant has produced. No. He has to sit there. Gardener can know what? How deep is the root? अरे भाई, don't trouble me, already I am troubled. आप परेशान क्यों कर रहे हैं हमको? नहीं तो you say that I don't know. अरे I don't want to say because I have ego. No, you have to say this is the purpose of prabhava, that your ego should break. Don't break my ego. Little I have only. कुछ तो हमारे पास रहने दीजिए. The ego is also gone. My identity is no more. The very purpose of satsang is this: your identity should be gone. Not one thing we know completely. You are seeing the hand and legs. Huh? How many? You know the chemical of the skin, what chemical and what it is made of? You don't know exact weight. No, I know. I am 61. You are guessing. Every day weight changes. For your information, I have measured it. One day it is 61.6, other day it is 67.2. You stop taking food, it had dropped to 59. Then again I was very happy. I took lot of food. It became... One day it became 62.3. I mean 700 grams I gained within 12 hours. Then I found what I ate. Let us blame Govind now. अब potato वगैरह काफी हो गया. You don't know exact weight right now. I guarantee you. Some have not seen, some are so bhondu and careless, they have not seen since 1930. Only birth, the nurse had shown the weight. That is 4 pound, 3 pound. After that, they had never seen. हम बता रहे हैं आपको. You don't know your age. No, I know my age. I am 50 and 55. अरे यार 55. Tell me exactly age. 55 year, 7 months, 3 days, 2 hours. 23 minutes, 3 seconds. I think I go mad. No, you are. Why should you go? So point is, you don't know anything. Not one thing of this whole cosmos we know correctly. Not one person we know correctly. I can claim I know him very well. You don't know him. You don't know all his actions. He met you 5 years back only. He has already lived 35 years like that. He had not shared 99% information of his life and 100% of his mind sometimes. How much close he may be? What do you know about his mind? We don't know our mind completely. What is his next move of the mind? Prabhava of Ishwar is there. Forget about knowing plant and vegetable and stars and moons. Closest things we don't know. चले आगे. We don't know Atma also. वो तो छोड़ी दो. But Prabhava of Ishwar is, he knows everything. Yah sarvajñah sarvavit. Yasya jnanamayam tapas. Sarvit means he knows it. If Bhagwan comes here and asks all questions regarding the flower, he will tell exactly. Without a delay of a second also. He will not calculate it. He will say, okay Bhagwan, where is the plant? He said, that place is there. How many flowers it has produced? This many flowers it has produced. How many buds it has? This many buds it has. What क्या जानते हो आप ईश्वर को? What was this person the last birth? This person was there, his name was Tinku. Acha? Haan. Where? He was in South Coast. Only progress in one birth is from South Coast he came to North Coast. In one birth he travelled 50 kilometers. North Coast, South Coast. ऐसा ही होगा कुछ. ब्रेमा is 50, 60, 1-2 hours. इतना ही इसकी progress हुई है. Something good he did, therefore he became human being. क्या हम लोग को नहीं पता कुछ. His infinite power is there. This is by logic. If विश्वास है तब तो क्या बात है. You don't need all these things. भाई ये ईश्वर है, सब कुछ जानता है, बस topic closed. I believe in God and He knows everything about me, everything. वो I know, I just surrender to Him. बस हमें I don't want. बड़े दिल वाले हो आप तो. Too much विश्वास is there. Now, very important point. That same Ishwar, as per our sankalp, he can become. This is the portion which I was touching yesterday. Ganesh ji became the son of Parvati. And today also he is son of certain people. And today also he is the brother of certain people. Today also some people treat him as his father. How you would see, that is up to you. Why? Jad cannot become too many things. Mud can become pot, a few things. But Chetan can become anything with the upadhi. One person can be mama also, chacha also, brother also, phupa also, mausa also, what is it called? Neighbor also, subordinate also, boss also, enemy also. He can have many roles. As per the other person. Similarly, one Ishwar can take all forms. Why? You want it, I will give you. This capacity is called the capacity to become avatar. Why he will become like that? He becomes like that. As per the microcosm, macrocosm takes a shape. Again I am repeating. Acha, country will punish you or reward you, a citizen. It depends on the person, what he does. If he does something good, it can reward, it can punish also. It can promote also, it can demote also. So the law of the country is harsh or soft depends on you, not on the country. So that cosmic God takes a form as per you. For Kans he became enemy. For Yashoda ji, he became a child who was so afraid also. And for Hiranyakashipu and Ravan etc. were so afraid of. So same Anant Virat Ishwar, whose Prabhav is Anant, he became a small baby. Who? Yesterday. Who? Baby Ganesh. Why? Don't ask why everywhere. I am Vishwasi person. I just want to play with him. I want to dance with him. I want to spend some leisure time with him. I want to have some informal relation. With that big Ishwar, I don't have informal relation. Unless relations are informal, there is no closeness. I want to play, I want to hold him, I want to hug him, I want to kiss him, I want to be with him. This is the relation, although this is more Aishwarya Leela of Ganesh, very less Madhuri Leela is there. But Parvati ji wanted to feed him, if you remember yesterday. We don't want, that's our problem. We don't have too much of a big heart actually. You know what is the biggest thing? Our beliefs are not very great. We don't believe that. Somebody believed we can fly, then he made aeroplane. But before believing, he visualized the plane. Somebody believed that there can be picture seen, then he made television. Do you believe God can be yours? How big can you believe? What did you say? How big and how vast can you believe? That will define your joy. Anyway, in the world we believe only. He is my father, mother is or not belief. Right belief or wrong belief? Right or wrong? Kya ji? Yeah, throwing cold water and everything. His father, his mother, she is my friend, he is my enemy. Right belief? Not wrong, it's not wrong belief. Totally wrong belief. Oh. You believe it hai? That you will give me joy. This is my rag. When they marry, they have believed that we will give joy to each other. Belief ही तो थी ना जिस दिन मैरी किया था. The day they got married. Belief ही तो थी, we'll have such a big life. What a nice day was there. What happened to that belief later on? All married people, please listen. I'm not saying your belief was totally wrong, but it didn't come as you exactly thought of. About world, about one person you tell, your belief was exactly that. Maybe it's better, maybe there. All beliefs regarding the world that we have, world is true, world will give me joy, all fail. Belief broken is called sadness. When I don't believe, no, he cannot do anything, then I won't be sad. So we have very wrong and small beliefs. To have belief, which belief? God is who is there. He can come for me. This belief is called the essence of your devotion, where your heart is now going to play. बहुत आसान नहीं है. To believe on something seen and small is very easy. To believe on something big can come, that requires a very big heart. And how the belief grows? I believed in you. And accordingly to your belief, you responded. I gave you one work. Okay? You did it very well. So my belief will grow on you. So after that, I'll give you 4 work. You did that also very well. So your belief on me will be again increased. This is the law. Say yes or no. Nobody is saying yes. Then I gave you another 5 work. That also you did. So after being with you for 20 years, my belief on you has increased a lot, because what I believe was given back to me. I did ask you to do something, one work, that also you did not do, or did with lot of difficulties. Again I gave you another 4 work, that also you did not do. Tell me, after few years, my belief on you will be gone. It is in the world, when we invest the belief, it goes away. But when we believe in God, that God, this issue is yours now. You manage this matter. And you give to the God. He said, okay, if you would say like that, you also have to follow me. And you follow the rules of the God. You see God responds or not. I gave a work to God. With the following the rules of the God, you will feel that God responded. I made him my brother. I made him my master. I made him my teacher. He gave. Unless God gives you, your belief on God will not be substantiating. God has to respond. And God will respond if you go with full belief. Please be careful. On that issue on which you are giving the issue to God, please don't ask anybody else. Don't have plan B. I have given this matter. Only okay, I will not cook today. Let me see if God gives or not. I guarantee to you, you don't cook and you sit in your room. Don't tell also that I am not cooking. But have faith. And not here, not in the ashram. Ashram, anyway, you will be knocked the door. They will knock the door. And if you don't open, they will break the door. You go and sit at any place in this whole world. ऐसे नहीं बिलीफ बढ़ती है. ऐसे नहीं कोई भक्त बनता है. He has got many responses from the God for a long time today, therefore he has become a devotee. Devotee is not made by reading books and chanting mantras, or living in the ashrams, or going to temples. Only you got something which I asked and I don't know where from he gives it. I don't know what happened to me. When you get this response, which response? Which response? Which you wanted. And when you will get response? You respond to somebody on whom you are happy. When you are not happy, you don't want to respond also. You don't want to see that person also. You don't want to, I see and smile. I don't want to see and smile, Swamiji. I will go see like this. Stars I'll see. But it is daytime. Okay, sun I will see. Say Hari Om. I don't want to say Hari Om also. I don't want to respond. Achha? Why? I'm not happy. He wants a glass of water. He can take. His hands and legs are working. Why should ask me? He wants the notes. Never I'll give. Notes if I'm not sure. Sit with him. No way. Forget about sitting. I don't want to even talk. When you don't want to respond to somebody whom you don't like, God will respond. Don't you think Karn had asked? He said, Keshav, this chariot is stuck up. I think we should stop this war for some time between me and Arjun. Bhagwan took his pan. No, I told you, it was from UP side. He said, when Draupadi was disrobed, where was your rule? You are clapping and laughing, no? You didn't know that she belongs to me? Now you are giving the rules to me? You want a conducive response from me? Arjun, you shoot. If you don't have the guts, I have other also. He can do the work. Nimitta matram bhava savyasachin. When Duryodhan was being beaten on the wrong place in the thighs, and hips by Bhim, he saw towards Krishna. He said, see, what's going on? He said, Achha, now you are telling, whole life you made them go in the forest and trouble them. Then you didn't ask me, what is the rule? You want a conducive response from me? God does not give conducive response to everybody. If you have served, if you have really followed him, had daya in your life, then Ganesh ji comes to Parvati ji only, not everybody. That Ishwar was watching Parvati ji, that she had tears in her eyes when she did her jap, and she did that Punya Vrat jap, the Vrat, if you remember, for full year, concentrating. Here she was crying without him. And there, that cosmic Ganesh was trying to become macrocosmic Ganesh. He said, okay, I should go now. I should go. His ichha became more. How God will respond to you, that depends not on God, upon you. Your swabhav, your karma, your intention, your bhav, your tyag, your melted heart. If you have that, जाते बेगी दरबाओं में भाई सोमम भगति भगत सोताई. How much I will talk to you, that does not depend on me, that depends on you. If you don't show interest to me, I also feel that what is the purpose of talking? Or how you will behave. ऐसे नहीं गणेश जी आ जाते कहीं पे भी. ऐसे अवतार नहीं होता. He came in the lap of Parvati ji. He came in the lap of Shivji. To create this conducive God, whose eyes are all the time. What he needs. Is he okay? He needs something. To the devotee, when God sees, he has only one question. What can I do for him? Hungry? Headache? Somebody is troubling you? When Bhagwan Krishna saw Arjun, only one question. What is problem? Any problem? After Mahabharat war in the night, every day, he said, Arjun, you go. Well, Keshav, why you are not coming? Well, no, I have to press the feet of the horses. Read Mahabharata. He used to press, he was a very good medical doctor also. He used to make medicine also for that, for the horses. For the devotees, God is different. What you need? Somebody is saying something. Somebody has troubled you. Kya hua? Shall I come? I will come in. Devotion is only making such God. Prompt God, loving God, responding God, answering God, melting God. Because this devotee has left everything for God. He has said, I have no support. He has said, I have no love. He has said, I have no other desire. Tesham aham sambuddharta mrityu samsar. Who? Kesham. Yitu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya. Ananyenaiva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate. Not for everybody he will be samudharta. Not for everybody he will come. Beautiful Ganesh ji came. Can I go ahead now? If this God is not present in your life, you will be emotional wreck. My God. Why? Because I'll seek attention from somebody. I will want somebody to love. And if you don't want, ego will be there. Ego doesn't go without God. Unless there is somebody where I want to dissolve and I don't want this person should exist in front of that God. This desire of non-existence of my personality for God is devotion. I want your joy only, nobody else's joy. Bhagwan Ganesh ji came. He started becoming little bigger. Some Bal Leelas are there. Can I go to Bal Leelas of Ganesh ji? Although this is Krishnaji's department. Because this was Madhur Leela, but some Aishwarya Leela he will show from time to time. Very little. Because his avatar was for Siddhi of Vigna. He was Vigna Vinayak. And Pratham Dev, 2 avatar was there. Purpose was there. One day, he was playing as a child. 3-4 year Ganesh ji was there. Bring in your mind 3-4 year Ganesh ji. Nice, beautiful. Fair colored, he had a trunk. Fair colored. Not dark colored trunk. Not that elephant which you see like that. Not like that. Very good, very fair colored. And nice ears were also there in a small. Ganesh ji is there. Lunch time was there. Parvati ji got busy, lunch was not ready. 3-4 year Ganesh ji. So he went out. He went to one Gautam Rishi, Gautam Rishi, Ahilya Gautam Rishi. So his cottage he went. So that wife called Ahilya, she went out for some purpose. He went in the kitchen and he took the whole, pot, whatever pots were there, he took it out And with his friends, he ate everything. This Ahilya went in the kitchen. He said, nothing is there. No pot, nothing. Ultimately, she said, no bhog was given. He saw that all children, along with Ganesh, they are nicely having that. All the food they ate, and Ganesh's diet is good. All our God's diet is good. See, from the body you can make it. And then he ate. Now she got upset. Who? Gautam ji, Rishi, Modahila, Gautam Maharshi got upset. He said, I didn't offer to Bhagwan today. I had to offer to Shiv ji. I had to offer to Parvati ji. I had to offer to Vishnu ji. You ate everything. That is his time. His time of lunch is this. And every day I offer. And you ate everything. Is this the way to eat? You are the son of Shivji, behave like a son properly. He held his hand and dashed towards Parvati ji. He said, please see his hand. All food is there in his hand. See, the rice is there. Without rice, food is not there. No bhog without rice. So rice is there. Dal is there. Curd is there. Kheer is there. Everything he ate. Nothing is left now. Mother got upset. She said, see, since you are born, lot of asuras are also coming. A lot of problems are being coming also. And you are becoming naughty also. So now I am going to the kitchen, and that too kitchen, there is a storeroom. She tied him. And after time she said, you sit here only now. This is my punishment. This is too much, I think. Huh? This is too much. And then she went out. As she went out, she thought, he's playing here, outside. He said, I took him inside. How come he's playing outside? Still he's with the children. Where from he ran? Again she went inside, opening the storeroom. He was tied, but he was crying. He said, okay, little you should cry today. But she was also very sad. And then she went out to see what is going on. Outside, where is outside Ganesh? This is Aishwarya Leela is showing. And again she went out. She saw that he is also there. He said, come now, come, let us, you should eat now, you have not eaten also. And come. He said, let me see if he has gone out. He is outside or inside? Antar bahishcha yat sarvam narayana smritam. He went inside. She went inside, opened the door. This time, you know what happened? What happened? Guess what happened? Was he there or not? Huh? Not there. He's crying or not? No crying. Arey. No. He slept like this. He was tired. Hands, legs tied. Tears were there and he slept. Mother is mother. The Bal Leela. He immediately ran, untied, breastfed him. This Gautam Rishi went to his puja room. Again he must have made something in a smaller quantity. All murtis were there. Shiv ji, Parvati ji, Vishnu ji, Kuber, all murtis were there. He saw all murtis took the form of that Ganesh only. To tell that this was not a child. Every day you were going and offering. Today he came and today you became so upset. This Gautam Rishi ran outside, searching for this Ganesh, and offered his sorry. This is a problem. God wants to eat lot of fruit from our life. We don't want to give. We are very hard towards God. If somebody whom we have been very hard, it's not about any person. Because person comes and goes. How long any person will be there? 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. But God has been with us births. And hard means you are not sharing. You got something, you don't say, God, this is your joy. You eat the food, dinner, lunch, you don't say, Bhagwan, you come, this is my puja time. So he should be seated in your mouth, and while you are gulping, it is his food, he is gulping. We don't share. Somebody prays, we don't go to the God and say, it's yours. Hardness towards somebody means that his joys are not my joys. His sorrows are not my sorrow. Gautam Rishi started crying. He said, come once more. Ganesh. Come. Ganesh ji, but I have eaten. He said, please forgive me. Oh God, please forgive me. We don't share our experiences. If you had shared it, issues would have been over. He could have taken your joys and sorrows and filled himself in your heart. We fill the world and throw out the God. And God says, no, give to me. Mai sarvani karmani sanyasya dhyatma chetsa. Give to me. Give your joys to me. Give your fruit to me. Whole Gita is repeating this. Mat karma krit. Any action, give it to me. Any bhog, give it to me. Any thought, give it to me. Hey, humko de do. Thought, humko de do. Thought, hey, give me thought. Give me your sorrow. Give me your joy. Ganesh did not go again. This was one Leela. Look, nahi dete Bhagwan ko. I say it's my sorrow. You say, okay Bhagwan, my sorrow is your sorrow also. Just say I'm giving it to you. When I am holding you, how can I hold sorrow also? You are so big, if I hold you, then sorrow cannot be held along the same heart which is holding God. Either you say he is my God or you say it is my sorrow. You can't say he is my sorrow and my God. You can't have both. Like, sometimes you come with a plate in my room. Shankh, Chakra, Gada, Padma, plate is there. Glass is there. Katori is there. Basket is there like this. Plate is there. One water is there. Curd is there. And sometimes this door has to be opened. This court, now you are doing like this. How will you press 2, 2, 5, 6? When you are heart full of, where is the heart now to take that? Sixth, another Leela, few Leelas. And Parvati ji held Ganesh ji, took him in his lap. She became sad. Why? Because she was not ready on time. And she died. And he slept. The Ganesh ji was Matru Bhakt, and Pitru Bhakt. We'll see that. So Ganesh ji did not say anything. He just stood like this. Why he was crying? Because he ate. Why he was crying? Can you guess? Because his mother was troubled. 6th year of Ganesh was there. One day Vishwakarma came, who makes from the Swarg. He said, Arey, I have come for your darshan. Ganesh said, what is your gift? Give me some gift. He said, I have brought. What can I give you? He said, I will give you Parashu, the axe, Pash, the noose, Ankush. Ankush means that, spear. And I have given you lotus. You know what God wants? He said, give me 4 things. Give me the freedom so that I can pull you through my nose. Give me the axe so that I can cut your attachment. Give me the spear so that I can warn you again and again. I can really prick you. Harsh situation also I can give you. And lastly, I will definitely give you the lotus. Giving freedom to God is called loving God. He got happy with Vishwakarma. He said, wow, this is what I wanted. Therefore he has his 4 hands, he has this. What do you again say? I forgot, I won't say no. Vishwakarma he was very happy. We revolt and react, but we don't give freedom. Devotion to teacher means giving freedom to teacher. You can do anything for me. You can give me any karma. This is called Guru Bhakti. Bhakti means swatantrata. You can do anything with me. You can love me, hate me, shout on me, even kill me, shoot me. I will never ask why, how. In the love, how, what, why doesn't exist. Only you exist. Ganeshji's Upanenam samskar was there when he was 7-year-old. Chanting started. Acha, Yajñapavit was there. Why? Tell me why Yajñapavit was there. Parvati ji wanted. He doesn't need any samskar. He has no vikar. I will have sanskar. And there Ganeshji, that time 2 asur came. I am holding all asuras. Lot of asuras are there. I don't want to spoil the taste. Blood, etc. will come out. Why to make it? But 2 asuras came. They took the form of elephant. And Ganeshji, he was a brahmachari. He gave 1 box to 1 elephant. That elephant hit another elephant. The picture, episodes, TV show very well all these things. Children also see, elders also enjoy. That time his Veda Adhyan started. From whom all Vedas came, their Vedas started. This is Anukarani Leela. This is to be followed. After that, one day he was playing with his friends. Oh, I did not know Ganeshji also has a Leela. Yes, what you know. So there, from one tree, mangoes started falling. And the children started throwing the mango on each other as a mark of play. There was one egg there, big egg. So, one egg, that touching one egg, one fruit went on one woman. One woman was there. It hit her head. She said, who is there? And that egg also broke. And moment egg broke, tell me who came? Who came? Who came? Peacock. Peacock came out. Big peacock was, not very small peacock. Big peacock was there. Mouth was full of flames. The wings were fluttering here and there. So big that the ocean started getting up and down. Very strong it was there. Ganeshji held that. That lady said, he said, I am Vinata, wife of Kashyap. Oh, and this is at your service. Who? Peacock. Because Kashyap ji has said, who will break this egg first, he only will become the master of this people. Please, free my son called Jatayu, Sampati, they all have been captured by Kadru, son, in Naglok. So please free them, Naglok, where Vasuki, etc. were there. Peacock came. He said, please accept me. He said, only one condition is there. You will be seated on me. And second condition is there. Before your name, my name also should be there. You should be called Mayureshwar. So you should be called Mayureshwar Ganesh. Do you want that your name also should be associated with God? And he should be seated on you. Because if he's seated on you, you can't do anything. Vehicle has no... Oh, this was Ganesh's vehicle. Arey, bhai, wait, his vehicle will come later on. Arey, I thought Mayur was Kartik ji. Wait, hold on. Kartik ji will come later on. Bhagwan Ganesh ji said, Tathastu. And he sat on that Mayur. Mayur ran away now. His name became Mayureshwar. We don't become Jiveshwar. He cannot be seated on us. Why? Ego is seated. How can he be seated? Bhakti means allowing somebody to ride my will. I will go wherever you want. I will talk whatever you will say. I will eat whatever you will. Bhakti means this only. That you are allowing the Lord that in my life you are now the what? Driver. I have no independent of will. What a beautiful will Mayur had. He could have said, no, I enough. Who will like to be dependent on somebody? Who would like somebody to rule me? A desire to be ruled is easy desire. And without the desire to be ruled by somebody, mind doesn't get controlled. Mind is a very complex instrument. It can play havoc. Its Kam, Krodh are uncontrollable areas. Only when somebody rules upon you, then only these things quieten. He said, please rule upon me. Please sit. He said, but Mayur, wherever I will go, you have to go. He said, agreed. He said, I will kick you also sometimes if you go. He said, agreed. He said, Mayur, if I don't give food, he said, agreed, I won't eat food. He said, Mayur, if I don't talk to you, you will not be upset. He said, agreed. He said, good. Now you will have my ang sparsh. All the time when I will sit on you, you will see my hands are touching you, my legs are touching you. Sometimes I will hold you with your neck and my cheeks will touch you. This proximity with the God, not everybody gets. Only when you become that I have no, you guide my life. Don't say why you put me, why you gave me, don't ask anything. I have only one question is there, what next I can do. I have no will of my own. Moment you have a will of your own, you are putting yourself into very big trouble of the future. That is called punarjan. House or good will it may be. Binu samarpe jini satkarma. Mayur, who was eating snakes, that became very close to him and his name became Mayureshwar. ठीक है? This was Ganeshji's stories there. One or two more are there. His leelas are going on, whether you like or not. You like that? No, I will complete it. I will keep on saying. After Parashuramji had killed, you know what is his name? Sahasrarjun. The story is different. Jamadagni he had killed. He went to see his guru called Shivji. Who? Parashuramji. So he went. Kartik ji and Ganesh ji were on the door. He went. Parashuram ji. Ganesh ji said, "Arey, how are you?" He said, "Don't ask question. I want to see Shri ji straight away." He said, "I'm very sorry. You can't see him right now." He said, "What? Why you can't see? Why I can't see? I'm the disciple. Why can't I see?" He said, "See, you cannot see him right now." He said, "Well, he is there or not?" "Well, he is there." "Well, he is sleeping?" "No." "Then why can't I see?" He said, "You cannot see because he is sitting alone with Mother Parvati. And when husband and wife are alone sitting, nobody else should go inside." It is bad manners, not only bad manners, it will incur sin also if you see what they are doing. It is not right. And when you go to the teacher, when you go to the god or king, you should take appointment. You should ask when to come, when not to come. You cannot just go like that, just like that. Parashuram ji started laughing. बोले दिया हमको समझा रहा है. He is trying to teach me. What is there? Attahas he started. He said, "No. I cannot go." He said, "No, but I have such a relation that all these things doesn't matter. When we are close, then it doesn't matter who is with you. I just go inside." He said, "Nothing doing. You cannot go inside because you will be disturbing him. I don't know what they are talking. I don't know what they are doing. You should not go. He has not given me any permission." He said, "No." He said, "You go away." He said, "I'm not Sahasrarjun. I will not go." Ganesh ji said. He said, "What are you doing?" I'm cutting the whole thing short. He pushed Ganesh ji. Ganesh ji fell down like that. Kartik ji said, "What is going on?" Ultimately, Ganesh ji got up. He said, "But I will not allow you inside because I don't want my father to be disturbed on any issue. My mother and father should not be disturbed by any issue." He said, "You nothing doing, I will fight with you. Ganesh, I'll fight with you if you don't allow." Ganesh ji said, "Okay, I'll tell you now." He took Parashuram ji in his trunk like that. And Parashuram ji from vertical became horizontal. And in order to pass time, how shall he pass time? He extended his trunk, it went to Bhur Lok, Bhuvar Lok, Swaha Lok, Jana Lok, all Lok, he said, "Oh, darshan kar lo sabka." So, that Parashuram ji was doing like this, "Hey! Hey!" Well, you saw my Subhav, Nasima Prabhav. This is my Virat form now. And the Virat form, it went to Bhur. Well, ye dekho, Vaikunth bhi dekh lo. P. Ram, Vaikunth bhi dekh lo. ये देखो गोलोक है, एक दर्शन कर लो, हाथ जोड़ लो भैया यहाँ पे, क्लोज योर. And he was grappling. Ultimately he came, he dropped in the ocean. Parshuram ji was always drowning. He was not good in swimming, so he was drowning. He again picked him up with the trunk. He did like that, okay. You are very wet. Quite a time passed. Purpose was, my father should complete what talk or whatever he want to do at that time. God's hands goes everywhere, huh? This is, kya hai? The hands of the laws are very long. There is a phrase also. Not only hands, legs, eyes, ear, all are very long. But this Parashuram, he is so acha, you see my Ishwarta now. You see my Prabhav now. You saw my Swabhav. And he got still angry. Ahankar and Gyan never go together. His Ahankar was Sattvic Ahankar. You saw in Lakshmanji's case. What Lakshmanji did there, Ganesh was not doing there. Let's wait, I'll tell you. Then he came back. He said, "Okay, you are now without water. Now stand." He remembered some Shakti and he brought some Shakti. Shivji had given some Shakti of Bhagwan Krishna to damage anybody, to take anybody's life. He invoked that act and showed on Ganesh. Straight away he threw on Ganesh.
That Shakti straight away went to one of his teeth. And that teeth broke.
Ekadantaya vidmahe vakratundaya dhimahi.
And reverberation, earth started shivering. Whole teeth had fallen down. Parvati ji came running from inside. What happened? What happened? What happened? They can see he's full of blood here. He said, how did it happen? How did it happen? Kartik ji was there. Ganesh was quiet. Nothing said. Kartik ji said, because he only came and he was pushing him. And then ultimately, Ganesh took him in his trunk because he was a child. He who took the trunk to far off places. Ultimately, he dipped him. And after dipping, and he brought him here. And ultimately, he got angry and he threw the Shakti. And therefore, Ganesh is bleeding. Parvati ji got very upset. He said, who is Shivji? For you. He said, he is my Guru. Only this is your Guru Dakshina. You don't know Guru's son and Guru are same. Why didn't you cut the head? This is how she said in Puran. Why you left? Don't know he's Ansha Sri Krishna only, whose mantra you used? You don't know he can destroy Brahmand after Brahmand? He spared you? You don't know this? Vaman Bhagwan came. He said, now she's getting angry. If Shakti gets angry, she'll create havoc and the whole cosmos will be started shivering. Shivji also came out, offered pranam to Vishnuji. Vishnuji said, I came. He said, listen, anybody who disturbs or insults his Guru, I'm not happy with him. And it is written, Sahasra Ishta Tulyam Guru. Guru is equal to 1,000 of Ishta Devatas. Parashuramji's head went down. He said, Ganesh, what Ganesh was doing was right. But why should you do such a harsh thing? Don't you think it will hurt your own Guru? You have hurt Shivji. How he will feel? How Parvati will feel? Parvatiji's eyes became like that. Ganeshji's eyes was very calm. He said, I will give you one mantra. Sudji said. And then after that, in fact, Ek Dant, he said, this world, this Ek Dant will become a mantra now. You saw Prabhav, no? Now you see Sabhav. Bhagwan Hari gave a shlok which I chanted in the beginning, 8 shlokas. This is called Ashta. That Namashtak Stotra he chanted. He said, anybody will chant, because in Ek Dant it starts, therefore he will be cured of all problems. He said, Parashuram, quieten the mother. Parashuram ji fell at the feet. Raksha Raksha Jagan Mata Aparadha Kshamaswame Shishu Nam Aparadhena Kuto Mata Ikopyate. Well, I'm a naughty child, I'm a bad child. I hurt your son. Please forgive me. She forgave. And how was Ganeshji? Quiet. No curse, no hurt. This is Subhava. 4 things were there. The Virat Rup, where he is master of all. Second was his Subhava. Second was his hindrance, Vignakarta. Third was Antaryami. Fourth was Subhava. See the Subhava. Pitra Bhakti, Matra Bhakti, and at the same time, Shama Subhava. He didn't do anything because he thought he is a Rishi. But the Sattvic Ahankar also always opposes the Gyan portion, opposes Guru portion. Ahankar and Guru are total at war. Ahankar cannot tolerate Gurus. Surrender is not in his dictionary. And how much he was worshipping Shivji. Parashuram. But somewhere he hurt. One day, Ganesh ji was sitting. देख रहे हो आप लीला क्या क्या है? He was doing tapasya. Om, Om, Om. And he was contemplating on, tell me, Lord Vishnu. Resist. Nice chandan was put on his body. Parijat flower was there. On his waist was nice pitambar, golden colored. And on his neck, on his hand, bracelets were there. Nice mukut was there. He was not only young, in his teens. Very beautiful, handsome. And lot of brightness was there around. But he was totally contemplating. His work was of a rishi, but his whole attire was as if whole Brahmandpati has come. Shall I go ahead or leave it? One girl came there. Very beautiful girl was there. Very divine girl was there. You know who was? Tulsi. Tulsi came. She came. And he was contemplating. She tapped. Hari Om. Ganesh opened his eyes. He said, yes. He said, you are Shurpakarna, you are Gajanana, you are Ekdanta, Ghatodara. But I tell you one thing about you. You are very good. You are very handsome. You are very beautiful. You are so lovely. There is nobody like you. Now you can understand what is next statement. If somebody says to you, anyway, nobody will say, don't worry. But if says, this is the statement. He said, I am searching for my own match and nobody is like you. Ganesh ji said, Bhai, Mata, first ball he bowled. He said, first thing, you should not create obstacle if somebody is meditating, he said. You should not tap my ears. I am already in deep meditation. Don't pull me down. He said, as easy as it is to marry, so difficult is to continue that and be happy throughout the marriage. And therefore, I will never marry because there is no joy in marriage. Ganesh ji is saying, I am not saying anything. You can refer to Ganesh Puran. And there is no joy, only vasanas are there, krodh vasana, kam vasana, these are operating one responsibility, other responsibility. Therefore, I have decided I won't marry at all. Tulsi got a shock. She said, but why? What wrong I did? He said, but when I don't have to marry, why you are after me? There are a lot of good boys are there all over the world. You go there and leave me. He said, okay, I am cursing you now. You will definitely marry. Ganesh ji said, I will also curse you now. Acha tha pehle. You keep on cursing now, nothing happens to that person. He is more happy. So, he said, you also will get married, but you will get married to a asur now. To a demon you will get married. You disturb me and you are cursing now. At least I'll get married to somebody good. At least I'll not forget God. But you'll forget. She started shivering. She said, I know you are God. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive. She offered her head at the feet of Ganesh ji. Ganesh ji put his trunk on her head. He said, okay, you will not be ordinary Tulsi. You will become gods only. This is what you wanted. No? You wanted what? You wanted someone, God should be your husband. No? She cried and cried. She said, yes. Well, okay. You will be married to one demon. Jalandhar is there somewhere, he said. Shankachud name is there in Ganesh Puran. He said, you will get married to him. But ultimately, God will, Narayan will take you with him. Nothing will happen to you. Face this hardness that you had, This is a phase that hardness will go away from you. Satisfied? Are you happy? She said, please take me in your sharan at least. He said, yes. My blessings will be always with you. But one condition. When Lord Vishnu will take any food, you will become a tree. He will not take a food without you. But in my food, you will never be there. So, husband and wife have to be together while eating. Therefore, you will be always there. Bhagwan Narayan will not take food without Tulsi. Another boon. Boon hi boon ho gaya usko to. Ganesh ji then, she offered her pranams. Then what happened? Tell me. Tell me what happened. Ganesh ji, as usual, he sat quietly, went into deep meditation. His eyes started having tears. Why? He was meditating on Lord Krishna and Lord Vishnu. Marriage is not done, yet happened. Let's see what happened. Parvati ji came, Ganesh, food is ready. This was the Ganesh Katha. He said, Ma, I'm coming. He ran. That beautiful form, nice subtle eyes, long ears, nice beautiful trunk. He walked like that, like the elephant walks, left to right. He walked, fragrance is spread all over. All devatas did namaskar. All trees started dropping their fruits. Sun blessed, moon blessed. And we are doing this katha so that he can bless us also. Time is over. We'll see more tomorrow. Jai Ganesh.
एकदन्तं महाकाय